Alright, next up we got a Dyson DC50. I don't know what they're called under Dyson's new model standard. It might be a UP50 as well. But yeah, it's a Dyson Ball Compact Allergy that got at the same thrift store that I got the Hoover at. Both of them were like $20, so not too bad a deal. And this one had an issue where so a ton of hair had gotten wrapped around the inside of the brush roll, because these Dyson ball vacuums, at least maybe the newer ones do, have kind of a SIBO style brush roll removal system, which that's very good. I like the SIBO style system a lot, probably the best on the market. But somehow the previous owners had gotten so much hair wrapped around the inside of it that the brush roll couldn't turn. And not only could the brush roll not turn, I couldn't figure out how to actually take the brush roll off the the motor shaft. It's been about a year since I was working on this one's brush roll, but yeah, the previous owners had actually managed to actually dislodge the motor unit in there, because he uses a direct drive system like a Kenmore or a Panasonic, which I'm not that big a fan of. After using this vacuum, not because I think it cleans badly, I just think there's way too much risk of burning out the motor. But yeah, the motor would pretty much stop immediately once after a second, because it would trip the safety switch or whatever. So what I had to do was actually get a Dremel tool and basically just saw the old brush roll in half, and when I got it open, tons of hair in there. But good thing about these Dysons is that there's a ton of third-party replacement parts on Amazon, so I was able to get a brush roll for about $20, which is fair. Actually, is it fair? Because it's a cheap plastic brush roll. I don't know. You can get a SIBO brush roll for $25, and those are pretty high quality. But anyways, so I definitely use this one in my house a lot. It was kind of even though I'm not that big a fan of bagless, in fact I probably kind of hate bagless, yeah, this one got used a lot because it's lightweight, you can stuff it in the closet real easy, and I think it cleans carpet pretty well in spite of being a Dyson. It has one of those weird floating sole plates, I believe they're called. Let's see if I can kind of show that. So right there, which in theory maybe that's how Dyson thought they could substitute for having actual height adjustment on their vacuum, any decent carpet cleaning vacuum will have. But I don't know. The problem is, with larger debris, especially if you're using this thing on bare floors, it'll snowplow it pretty badly. So on carpet, I don't know if that's going to be as much of an issue, but I guess we will find out when I do the cleaning. Yeah, did a pretty excellent job of that. So I mentioned that struggles with large debris pickup on hard floors, but another problem, that kind of relates to that, is that the hose is a total pain to pull out. I'll kind of demonstrate. So you gotta have the cord all the way down, and then press this button. Oh yeah, you can see that I don't really use hoses super often, and you get this kind of awkward length wand and a super short hose. I don't know, I don't like it that much. Why is it holding on? What is it doing? That's never happened before, but okay. I find that the suction is too weak to really like pick larger stuff up that well, like, you know, wrappers that might fall on the ground. Not like ice cube, but like a sugar packet or something. Yeah. Let's move on to which packet did I get next? Oh, the Kirby.